Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're going to talk used cars. This one is stock number P2695. It is a 2020 Kia Soul. So yes, that's right, I said used cars and 2020 Kia Soul. Let's go take a look. Alright, two things to point out. First of all, this is a black car. Black cars are hard to film at this camera especially. And also, this car just went out on a test drive, so it got a little bit dirty. It is a snowy day today, but we're going to talk about it. Alright, first of all, how do we have a 2020 Kia Soul? There's your headlights there, signal lights up there, LED lights through the bottom of that signature there, fog lights. We have a 2020 Kia Soul that's used because this is a former daily rental. So we have a red car just like this, and we have a black car. So as of filming anyways, both are still here. Actually, there's a red one right behind us right there. So basically identical cars, and same trim level. A lot of really nice features in this car. Now, I'm a big fan of the new 2020 Kia Soul. I drive one myself, and we're going to talk about some of the things that I love in it, and to do that, I'm going to get inside because it is frigid outside. Very cold, windy day. Alright, I'm going to start the car up with my left hand. I've got the camera in my right hand, so it looked a little awkward there. Alright, let's turn the fans down here. Okay. Let's start switching hands again there. There we go. Alright, tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, and you got a temperature gauge bottom, fuel gauge on the bottom on the right side. In the center you have an information display panel. We're going to talk about that in a second, and we'll come back to that. Over on this side here is, now you can see glare. I don't know, when you have two eyes instead of one camera lens, there's no glare on this screen, but in this camera there's showing glare, and don't worry about that because it's really, there's absolutely no glare at all from where I'm sitting. There's a better view, I guess, but when I bring the camera up close you see some glare on the screen. Don't worry about that. This is an amazing stereo. So you've got AM, FM stereo. You've also got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So that means that all of your cell phones, or many of your cell phone's features can be brought up to the screen. You can drive legally. You can send text messages by voice and all kinds of nice things in there. The other thing it gets you is navigation through your, say, Apple Maps or Google Maps. Super handy feature, all on the touchscreen, and it's a big touchscreen. Like, it's an 8-inch touchscreen, I believe, and so that's super handy. The other thing it is really nice, clear backup camera. Now you can't, again, I have no glare from here. It's just really hard to show with this camera. When I get up close, there's a lot of glare there. You'll see it in person when you see it in real life. So super great system there. Coming down here, a manual air conditioning or climate control system. What I love about it is you have the typical sort of, defrosting section on your dials here. So that'll defrost your window. What you also have is an electric window grid. So what that does is there's little tiny little grid lines in this window. I don't know if we can see them on camera. You can maybe see them. No, it's not focusing on them. Maybe you can see the little tiny grid lines on that window. What that means is it's kind of like the rear grid in your rear window that defrosts the windshield. This will defrost the entire front windshield of ice and snow. And you can see there is no ice and snow on this windshield, even though we've had a bit of a wintry kind of day here. So that's a cool feature there. And just makes it so much easier. It's not just by the wipers, it's not just a fan blowing on it, it's an electric window grid in the window. It's amazing. Alright, scrolling around the side of the car here, we'll scroll into the passenger area. There's the door, so you've got a nice soft spot to put your elbow there, nice sort of detailing through the side there, speakers up there, tweeters and vents are all sort of combined into one. Kind of a cool way of doing it. Two-tone seats here, so you've got basically a dark charcoal type seat up there. I don't know if you can see that. Contrasting stitching comes with that, and then of course the gray patterned section in the middle. So it is a 5-passenger car, tons of room for adults in these cars. And we're going to come back around over here, and we're going to show you. This is on your steering wheel. Cruise control is over on the outside. This button here is brings you through your menu. So remember I said there was that multi-information display you've got in the center there? So you've got lots of control over that. So you've got driver attention warning, tire pressure monitors, lane keep assist, which means this car can see the lane markers and help you steer a little bit, keep you centered in the lane. Very cool feature there. Over on this side of the steering wheel, you have your audio controls, Bluetooth controls. Automatic headlights are standard on this car. You've got fog lights as well that can come on. There's your lane keep button that we talked about. There's a blind spot detection, so in your mirrors you have little, in the mirrors, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's little orange lights when there's somebody in your blind spot. That'll let you know. You also have the ability to have this car turn itself off at stoplights, which sounds crazy, but it's very, very common on many European cars, and it's great for emissions. So you can, that button there can allow you to do that and just hit the brakes, car will turn off, and it instantly turns on when you need to go again. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, all the stuff you would expect to see. One thing I forgot to point out over here So this is sort of below your climate system. So let me just show you context. Radio, climate, down there. This area here holds your cell phone, but not just holding your cell phone. It is a wireless phone charger. So you've got your spot down here to put your stuff. There's USB ports there. There's 2 USB ports actually. 2 USB ports there. Behind this door is a 12-volt port. But above that, on this panel right here, is that wireless. On that panel right up in there is that wireless cell phone charger. So you set your cell phone there, it's out of the way, and it also charges for you. There's your gear shift there. Heated seats, 2 levels of seat heating. Let me show you there. 2 levels of seat heating, those are awesome. I call them rump roasters. Drive mode button is there. Steering wheel heater, because that's a nice feature as well. So again, you can see this car is really, really well equipped. And of course, you don't have to pay new prices now because it's a used car. All right, coming around outside, I'm going to show you what the keys look like. Simple key fob. I love these key fobs. So this is our new key fob that says jackknife style key, so the key blade folds in. It's just this in your pocket. What we used to do is have the buttons here where my thumb is, and now we put them on the edge. So you can see them there on the edge. More like a detonator style key fob. Works great, but that also means they're a little harder to accidentally hit the buttons, accidentally set off the alarm, lock the car, unlock the car. I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I think I did in the other Soul the other day when I did that. Here's your trunk area. This has a nice little area down here, so the floor here, you can grab it like that, you can drop it, and that gives you significantly extra storage, more storage. So when you have your groceries in here, you've got a nice little wall here to keep everything from rolling out. However, if you fold your seats down and you want a nice flat floor with your seats, whoops, I'm trying to do this with one hand, it's probably better with 2, there we go. If you fold your seats down, you have it in the higher position, then that'll be level with your seats when they fold down. So super practical car for luggage space, for passenger space. There's a reason the Soul sells so well, and there you go. A 2021 could be yours today. Give us a call, 519-304-6542, or you can reach us online, www.brantfordkia.ca. Easiest way to reach us is to click the link in the description. That'll take you right to us, and right to our sales team, and they'll take care of you from there. Have a great day, everybody.